welcome to this week's battle report. Today we are playing Age of Sigmar. Christian will be using his Maggotkin of Nurgle. So what we got there, 2 units of Plague Bearers, a unit of Plague Drones, Horticulous Slimucks, what's that guy?
Poxbringer Herald, also Nurglings.
And some Nurglings. And Ethan will be using his Sylvaneth.
Yep.
And you've got Spirit of Durthu.
Yep, got a couple of branch witches here.
Branch witches, the Kurnoth Hunters.
The bows.
And 2 units of Dryads. Right, so we're playing open war. So let's see what we get. Let's start with deployment. And we've got this deployment.
That's interesting.
Okay. The objective is treasure hunters. Oh, we do like a good treasure hunt. I think we've had this one in the past. Players take it in turns to place 6 objectives. Each objective must be placed more than 6 inches from any other objective and the edge of the battlefield. At the start of each player's turn, they must roll a dice for each objective they control, in any order they wish. If they roll 6, they have found the hidden treasure. Remove the other objectives. The player that controls the hidden treasure at the end of the 5th battle round wins the battle. But what is today's twist? The twist is many paths to victory. I think this is one that we like. So we're drawing another objective. So objective number 2 is drawn and quartered. Oh, this is a new one. Both players roll a dice, starting with the player who rolled highest. They then take it in turns to set up 2 objectives each, anywhere more than 12 inches from the centre of the battlefield, more than 6 inches from the edge of the battlefield, and more than 18 inches from any other objective. Each player scores 1 victory point at the end of their turn for every objective they control. The player with the most victory points at the end of the 5th battle round is the winner. Now, how that's going to play out is it still whoever gets the treasure hunters is going to win the game.
Really?
Yeah, because that objective will trump that objective. So I'm going to use my executive decision here, and we're going to remove this second one because it is pointless. So we're just going to have treasure hunters. Okay, so that's deployment, treasure hunters. There we are. We'll be back after the setup.
Okay, so after deployment, we'll look where the objectives are. So there's one there, one there, one right in the middle of that terrain feature, and one there. You see that?
So I finished deploying first, so I'm going to choose to go first. And now at the beginning of the first round, I roll for the Wheel of Nurgle. So I get 3, so I shall start on the Burgeoning. Whatever that is. Right, now onto the hero phase. So I'm doing nothing in the hero phase, so I'll start the mission on a 6. This is the treasure. Oh, would you look at that? So at the end of the movement phase, they've all moved up and stuff. And I don't have any shooting attacks, and I'm not going to charge, so that is the end of my turn.
Okay, so on to Sylvaneth turn. I'm going to start by having this branch witch use the artifact I gave her to put wood right here. Okay, so the Acorn of the Ages has been used. Place the wood there. This branch witch is going to attempt to cast Mystic Shield on the Spirit of Durthu, and I do not get it off. And this branch witch is going to attempt to cast Arcane Bolt on these Nurglings. I do get it off, and I don't believe anyone's within range to try and...
It's 18 inches. Wait, is that even a thing in this game? Yeah, just about 18 inches. So, this is my only wizard.
Yep, so I'm well out of range. So that's D3 mortal wounds. That's 1 mortal wound on the Nurglings.
On the Nurglings.
Okay, and then the beginning of the movement phase, this Spirit of Dirthu is going to attempt to navigate the realm routes. So, just normal. Pops out on the other side, more than 9 inches. I'll just come back at the end of the movement phase. Okay, end of the movement phase. Dirthu teleported over here. These dryads moved up. These dryads moved up. This branch witch, and the Colonel Hunter stayed where they are. Now onto the shooting phase. So we're going to be starting with the Spirit of Dirthu firing his Verdant Blessing at the wizard here. So it's 4+ to hit. That's awful.
Did you say all 4 or awful?
Awful. And 3+ to wound. That's just 1 at a rend of -1.
Okay, so that'll be a 5+ save. Saved.
Okay, and then my Colonel Hunters are going to also fire. Could I have 2 different coloured dice, please?
Is that 2 different colours or 2 of the same colour?
2 of the same colour.
Okay.
Oranges are going to be 3s, and reds are going to be 4s.
So it's 2 of each.
Oh, but then they're the same on everything else. So 3+ to wound. That's 2, again -1.
Is this also the spellcaster?
Yes.
Okay, 2 5+s. That's how much damage does it do?
D3.
Okay,
So 1.
so another 5+. That's just 1. Yeah, just 1 wound.
That was awful. Okay, that's the end of the shooting phase. I might as well see if I can get some charges in. So these dryads are going to attempt to charge your plague bearers.
Okay. How much do you need?
I'm going to need
8.
8. That's 7, so just out.
Ah, that is my number. Wow.
And do I have to declare all of them before rolling, or not?
No.
Yeah, okay.
You don't have to declare what you're charging at all. Remember that.
Yeah. Alright, well, Dirthu's going to attempt to charge. That's 6. I don't think he's going to get... No. And I'll just leave it at that then.
Okay. So is that the end of your turn?
Yes, it is.
Is there any battle shock test needed?
No.
No.
Okay.
Initiative for turn 2. You're a 4.
And a 1, so...
I'll go first.
Back at... Oh, hero phase, so what are you doing?
Well, the wheel thing I got was real battle shock test rolls of 1 for enemy units. In the hero phase, my Poxbringer shall cast Eruptive Infestation on the Spirit of Dirthu. Right, casting value of 6 for Eruptive Infestation. Nope. Hold on. So, anything else in the hero phase? Just looking, yeah.
Okay.
It's the end of the hero phase, on to movement. So that's the movement phase. They formed a wall, they advanced. Slimux just moved up, he shuffled up a bit. They moved towards these dryads, and they also moved towards the dryads. So, in the shooting phase, the plague drones can fire their death's heads. It's just 1 attack, 4s and 3s. Nice. No AP. Round.
Okay, so 2 5+ saves. That's 1 dead.
Okay. And that's all shooting. Charging. The plague drones are going to charge those dryads. That's it.
6 inches.
Yep, that's fine.
Okay.
And the Nurglings may as well give it a shot. That's a 3, no.
No, that's not going to go in.
Okay, so the Plague Drones in combat, let's see, so they've got Plague Sword, Prehensile, Ferocious, Foul, Mouthparts and Venomous Sting. So that'll be 4 attacks from the Plague Swords. They can be blue. 3 attacks from Prehensile Proboscis. They can be purple. 2 from Foul Mouthparts, and 1 from Venomous Sting. So they all 4s for the blues and orange. No, 4 for the blues and greens, 3s for the purple and orange. So 4s and 3s, and then 3s, 4s for the purple and 3s for everything else. That's 2 Plague Swords, 1 Proboscis and 1 Venomous Sting. So the Venomous Sting has a -1 round, everything else is just fine.
Okay, so Venomous Sting is a 4+.
Is it?
Saved.
Oh, you said you're a 5+. That one.
6+. Well, it was a 6.
Yeah.
And the others are 5+. I was minusing the wrong way round.
That's 3 dead.
That's 3 dead, yes.
Okay.
Okay, so I have 6 remaining. One of them is my Branch Nymph, so that gives me 13 attacks. I'm enrapturing the drones, so that gives me 3+ to hit. Oh my god. And 4s to wound. So that's 4 wounds.
Any AP or rend?
Nope.
Okay, so there's 4 5+ saves. That is just 1 wound each.
Yeah.
So that's 4 wounds on one of them.
I'll begin piling in this unit. Okay, so the range of their attacks is 2 inches. So that's going to put everyone except that one. So that's 9. So that is 19 attacks. So 5.
Sorry, I'm just going to interrupt you here and get this on camera. I just opened this pot of paint up.
What paint is that?
This is the app-named Altdorfgard Blue, or Baneblade Baron as we like to call it.
How long have we had?
6 years.
6
years
years
I've had this pot of paint.
It's completely dried out.
No. That's just a skin. If I push that through.
Huh.
Anyway, carry on.
Okay.
Okay.
So, are we going to keep that?
Yes. 15. 19. Again, enrapturing you, so I get to hit on 3s.
What's enrapturing?
It just gives me +1 to hit on 1 unit.
Okay.
So it means if I'm attacking multiple units, I only get it on 1.
Yep.
And then 4s to wound. So that's 7.
No AP again?
No AP.
So
1 damage.
that is another 7 5+. So that is another 4 wounds. So that's 3 wounds on the next one, and this one dead.
Yes.
Okay. Is that the end of the combat phase?
That is, yes.
So that's just battle shock for you. That wouldn't have affected me.
So I lost 4. I have a bravery of 6. So
I'm not playing out there in my own future.
that's 1.
Okay.
Runs away.
I need that there.
Right. So
We'll get your computer there.
So
that's the end of Nurgle. So we'll be back at the start of the Sylvaneth turn.
Beginning of the hero phase, I'm going to have my 1 branch witch, this branch witch, attempt to cast Mystic Shield on my Spirit of Dirthy.
Okay.
That's a success. Again, he might be in range. But he isn't. Okay, this is going to attempt to cast the spell I gave him. Oh wait, No.
Have you forgotten?
No, I remember the spell, it's just actually not that useful. I'll just cast Arcane Bolts on the Plague Drones.
Yeah.
That's a fail. So, other
Is
things.
he magic?
He doesn't have any magic, but his abilities.
Oh, I thought he was magic.
No, not him.
Damn.
I don't think he has any hero phase abilities. So, that is the end of the hero phase, I guess. Oh, actually, no, yeah, you're not close to the wood. So,
The end of the Sylvaneth hero phase onto movement.
okay, so the end of movement phase. My branch which has moved up a bit, and the Spirit of Dirty moved up, and these guys didn't, and of course the 2 units of Dryads are in combat, so they can't. So shooting phase. Let's just try again with the Kernoth Hunters firing on
The
wizard.
Poxbringer.
Yes. So again, orange is on 3s, rest are on 4s. Okay. And 3s. Okay, that's 4 at -1.
Okay, 4 at -1.
So he's normally got 4+ save, has he?
Yeah, so that's going to be 4, 5+ saves. That's 2 get through.
2d3 damage. That's just 2 damage.
So 2 5+s. That's 1 wound.
Okay. And then I will fire Dirthu's beam again. Dirthu's Verdant Blast.
At the Herald again.
Yeah, at the Herald. 6 shots. 4 hits. 5 hits. 3s to wound. 4 wound. -1 again.
So 5+s. How much wounds each?
D3 again. So that's 5.
Okay. 5 5+s.
1, 2, 3 more wounds.
I believe that is enough.
Yeah, that's him dead. Okay. Now let's just get into shooting. No, charging. That was shooting. So start with this branch witch, charging the plague drones. That's enough. This branch witch, charging plague drones. That's enough. Dirthu, charging. He's just gonna charge. I don't have to declare who. 8 inches. Yeah. Meticulous. Oh no, he's gonna have to. So can I possibly move you over there? Keep you out of 3? Yes, I can do that. So there we go.
Okay. So
Actually, what's the range of his weapon? 3 inches, good. So now on to fighting.
okay.
I'm gonna start with
Dirthu.
Dirthu, yeah. So he gets 3 attacks off the top with his Guardian Sword. Well, actually, he can pile in, can't he?
Yeah, but doesn't need to.
Does, so I'm within range of my Impaling Strike.
Okay.
Impaling Talons. So Guardian Sword first. 3 attacks, 3s to hit, 2 hits, 3s to wound, 2 wounds, -2 to your save.
So that is 2 5+ saves. That is 1 saved.
That's 6 damage.
Is it?
Flat, yep.
So that is 6 disgustingly resilient. That is 5 damage. Okay.
Then, so how much wounds you got left? 3, right?
3.
Okay. And then he's going to attack with his massive impaling talons. So 3 to hit.
Okay.
3 to hit. No.
Is that everything?
Oh damn! Hold on. Ground shaking stomp. Roll a die.
Why do I? Oh,
Oh wait, no, it's meant to be me. I think
6.
6. It's meant to be me. Sorry. So I roll a die for my ground shaking stomp.
4.
I got a 4, which means that Torticulus subtracts 1 from all hit rolls.
Okay.
So you pick a unit.
I'm going to pick those Plague Drones.
That makes sense.
They're going to attack the branch which with the spell that you've used before. That isn't the one you've never used.
Which one is that? Because I haven't used either of their special spells.
Oh, never mind. So the one on the left, my left.
That's the one with regrowth.
Yeah, that one.
Okay.
So Plague Drones. There are 2 left, so that's going to be 3 attacks from. I did way less attacks than I was meant to last round. Yeah.
Okay.
I did the Plague Swords for all 3 of them, but the rest of them were only for 1.
Right.
So, I'll do this in order then, just to make it simpler. So, Plague Swords, 3 attacks, 4s and 3s. So that's 2 get through, 3s. Let's both get through, no AP, rend.
So, 2 5+.
You can have a 5+ save. I'm attacking the Witch.
But, oh, the Witch. Yeah, she might have a better save. No, it's still 5+.
Okay. Now on to the Prehensile Proboscis. There's going to be 6 attacks from this, as there are 2 of them. So this is 3s and 4s. So that's 4 get through, again, no AP, rend. We'll get that right one day.
4 5+. That's 3. How much damage?
Just 1.
3 damage. So she has 2 wounds remaining.
Okay. And now I've got the Foul Mouth Parts, which are 3s and 3s. So that's just 1, no rend.
Made it.
And then the 2 Venomous Stings, so 4s and 3s. Nice. AP of rend of -1.
So 2 6s.
That is 2d3, so you're dead.
Yes.
Yep. Okay.
1 branch which killed.
Now on to you.
Yes, so let's start with my other branch witch, who has 2 attacks with her Greenwood Scythe, which is 4 to hit and 3 to wound. Alright, no AP. So,
Okay.
normal save.
2 saves of 5+.
No rend, sorry.
2 saves of 5+. Yep.
And then 1 attack from her Bitter Grub. Use 4+, 4+. No.
Right. Particular Slimucks. So let's start with the Lopping Shears. These have 3 attacks, 3s and 3s.
The Mystic Shield.
Let's just move these out of the way. Oh dear. So there's 1 hit, AP of -8, rend of -1.
So, for the Spirit of Dirty, that's 3+ in save. That's a save.
Okay. And then the Mulch's Slime Encrusted Jaws, D3 attacks. 2, 3s and 3s. Yep. That is nothing from Slimucks.
Okay, my 2
2
units. I'll have this unit go first. That's 13 attacks like before. Again, I'm enrapturing you, so 3s to hit and 4s to wound. Oof. That's only 3.
Okay.
Normal save.
5+. It's just another wound.
So 21 attacks. So, right now, enrapturing you, so 3s and 4s. Okay, 17 hits. And 6 wounds.
Okay.
Normal saves again.
So that is 6 5+s once more. That's 1 get through. Not bad, but it kills this one. Okay. Oh, sorry. Disgustingly resilient. 5+. No. Okay.
Yeah. Not bad going. So end of the combat phase. Any
No.
battle shock? I don't have to take any battle shock either. So on to turn 3.
Yes, we shall roll for initiative. I got a 1.
I got a 3, so I'm going to go first.
Okay.
Okay, so beginning of the hero phase, this last remaining branch witch is going to attempt to cast Mystic Shield onto Dorothy. And she succeeds. There's no one to try and stop her. That's the end of the hero phase, so on to movement. Okay, end of the movement phase, branch witch moved up to here. And that's it. So shooting, let's start with the Kernoth Hunters. Firing at the unit sitting on top of the hill.
So the 10-man.
Yes.
That's only going to be a -1 to hit then.
Or is it -1?
Well, it's -1 if it's 10, it's -2 if it's 20.
Alright then, good. I'm glad. Okay, so in that case, it is a 4+ for orange, 5+ for red. Hit. Not bad. 4 hits, and then 3 to wound. Camera.
Yep, the camera is pointing at it.
Alright, so that's 2 at -1.
Okay, so 2 at 6+.
That's 2d3.
That is 2 at 5+.
I have not been getting very lucky with my
That
d3
is-
damages, have I?
2 gone. Nope.
So now the Spirit of Dirthu is actually going to fire his Verdant Blessing at that unit.
Okay.
Same unit.
No more -1 to hit because there's no longer 10 of them.
Good, good. So he's hitting on 4s. Oh, only 2. 3s. And -1.
So 6+. Nope.
D3. 3.
So 5+. Just 1 dead. Yeah.
Okay. Now, charging. Nobody's going to charge, so just pick a unit. I'm going to pick the Spirit of Dirthu.
I see.
That's 1 attack, 3 to hit, 2 to wound. That's a wound. -2 to your save.
Okay, so that is going to be a 5+. Nope.
That's just 1 damage.
Just 1 damage. Okay, another 5+. Nope.
Okay, and before we do anything else, as you have suffered a wound from my impaling talons, how many wounds do you have left?
2.
Which means, on a 3+, you're dead. You're dead.
Why?
Impale. If the Spirit of Dirthu's massive impaling talons inflict a wound on an enemy model, roll a dice. If the result exceeds the number of wounds the enemy model has remaining, it is slain.
That's a shame. So no mortal
is.
wounds. So no disgustingly resilient.
Nope, you're just dead.
Oh well. Bye-bye.
But it does mean I can't now attack with my sword.
That's a shame.
But that's fine. You get to go.
Okay, let's do the single plague drone.
Yep.
So he's going to have 2 attacks from his sword. 4s and 3s. That's 1, no rend.
Okay, who's it again, sorry?
Your dryads.
Which, what, smaller or bigger?
Smaller.
Okay. No rend, did you say?
No rend.
5+. That's 1 dead.
Okay. And then the Prehensile Proboscis. 3s and 4s. Okay, that's 1. Gets through, no rend.
No rend. That's another dead.
Okay, then the foul mouth parts, 3s and 3s. No rend, just 1.
Saved.
Okay, and then finally the venomous sting, 4s and 3s. Nope.
Okay, I'll have that smaller unit attack back. It's only 3 guys now, so that's only 7 attacks. Again, enrapturing you, so 3 to hit. And 4s to wound. That's 4 at normal save.
Okay, 4, 5 pluses. That is 2, so just 1 wound each.
Yep,
So,
so 2 more.
that's 2
2
wounds.
So how many do you have left?
3.
Why did... Okay, cool. And then the...
That was
next...
from the other one.
Oh, right,
just-
yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
So the next unit, the uninjured unit, still gonna have his 21 attacks.
Something I forgot, because of nauseous revulsion, which is the new wheel thing, you re-roll wound rolls of 6.
Oh, that might have been important.
Never mind.
Probably not that important, actually. No, because it only would have been on him, and
Yeah.
I don't think I rolled a 6, so... Might have mattered for the shooting, but it's a bit late now. Okay.
In the combat phase.
Oh! Burn it. That's all good.
Just remember it for this.
Yes, okay. So, again, enrapturing you, so 3 to hit. That's a fair amount of 1s I saw there. Oops, that was a 1. No, wait, I'm hitting on 3s, what am I doing? And wounding on 4s, re-rolling 6s.
Yes. Ooh. Ooh.
Okay, so that's 5.
Okay.
Again, normal save.
5 pluses. That's 4 that get through. That is 2 that get through. I still function.
And that is the end.
Okay.
Battle shock for them, they lost. Was it 2 or 3? It was 2 guys, wasn't it?
I think it was 3.
Well,
Fine.
they're fine either way.
Okay. Yes, that ends the turn. On to Nurgle.
Nothing in the hero phase.
Nope. So that's movement this time.
Yeah.
And now shooting, he's just going to throw a head at the witch. Yeah.
Okay.
It's just 1 hit. Hit. Oh, wound.
AP?
That's a 4. AP minus nothing. AP minus.
So 5 plus. Oh, nope, that's a wound.
Okay. Just threw a head at you. Now on to charging. May as well. So let's start with these Nurglings charging Spirit of Earth. Actually, no, these Nurglings are going to charge that witch. Yes.
Okay. They're also apparently charging the dryads.
Yes. As long as I stop you. And these guys are going to charge Spirit of Earth. Yes. Got on a Plague Bearer is going to attack the Spirit of Earth. It's going to be 4s and 3s. 21 attacks. So that's 1. 10. Not bad.
10, okay.
No AP. Rend.
So all of these.
Yep.
Okay, 2 plus then.
2 plus.
That's a 1 wound.
Yeah, 2 plus 6.
3 plus with the Mystic Shield.
I see. Right. 1 wound. Okay. Your turn.
Well, I'm going to have my... I'll have my... Ugh. I'll have my big unit of Drads still focused down on that bug. Enrapturing you, of course, so... 3s to hit. And what's the wheel at, by the way?
The wheel is still at... Oh, no, wait. Yeah, the wheel is still at reroll 6s.
Alright.
It's one.
Oh yeah, so we're still on the same turn. Bow round, rather. So... 4s, rerolling these 2 6s. So that's 6.
Okay, 6.
The bug. Big
5
flying
pluses.
fly thing.
So that's...
4 and 4 more 5s.
That's dead bug.
That's a dead bug. Alright. Now, your Nurglings, I suppose?
Yeah, sure. Nurglings.
One of them could actually... What's the range on their weapons?
1.
Okay. No, you can't then. I was going to say, one of them is within 3 of that Dirty.
Yeah, make a pile.
You can't.
No, I
because-
can't because I'm base contact.
Yes. You're
Okay.
far too close to my
Right.
branch witch.
So that's going to be a total of 15 attacks.
Oof.
5s and 5s.
Oh, hold on.
That is nothing. Okay.
Wow, okay. That's unlucky. Ooh. Well, I suppose I'll just have... It doesn't really matter now. I'll just have Dirthu focus everything down onto those Nurglings.
Plague bearers.
Plague Bearers,
Yeah.
yes. Okay, so having piled up, I reckon I can get 1, 2, 3, 4,
That's going to be 6.
5,
6,
6,
7.
7. Okay, 7. Is that including the...
Oh, sorry,
You
that
there?
is
Yes.
including the branch witch. So
So
6.
that's 15 attacks.
No, I was including the branch witch.
Yes, I know.
So 6.
Wait, 6.
Not
Wait,
7.
they have 2 each. So 6.
No, no. 6 people, not 7.
6 people.
Because when I was counting 7, I included the branch witch. So
Okay, so include the
13 attacks.
13, alright.
The branch witch are not part of the unit.
Oh, the branch witch. Right, yeah.
Yeah.
The branch nymph is what I was thinking of. Okay, so 13 attacks. Again, enrapturing you, so 3s and 4s. What? It's not. I'd have to reroll these 6s to win it.
No.
That's 4. No
Okay.
AP.
So 4 6 pluses. And 3. No.
No, you don't. So they didn't have it, so.
Yep.
Okay, so that's the end of that. So let's see how many Nurglings run. Oh,
I've already done the Nurglings. So that's the end of your time.
Yeah, no, so what's the Nurglings bravery?
Nurglings bravery is also 10. They're fine.
Alright, so. But the Plague Bearers, how many run away?
However much I roll. So 2 run away.
Could have been more.
That's just leaving the special guys.
Okay.
Okay, that's good because they're still there. That is
So-
so player 1, turn 4, and at the start, rampant disease. Pick D3 different enemy units. So 1. This fella.
Okay, and what happens?
Oh, actually, the branch witch only has 1 wound left, doesn't she?
No, she's got 4. That's 1 she's taken.
Ooh, it's only D3.
Dirthu has 12 left, so.
Yeah, he's going to heal. So I'm going to do it on the witch. So D3 mortal wounds, I think.
Just 1.
Yeah.
So now she's suffered 2 wounds.
Okay. Movement. So no movement. So just in combat. I'll start with the plague bearers. Is the -1 to hit still in effect?
Oh, I have to roll again. So for them, 4+, it isn't, and for them, 4+, it isn't. So,
So 4s and 3s for the plague bearers. No.
okay. Now let's do. I'll do the branch witch. All right, branch witch. 2 attacks with a scythe. So that's 4s to hit. 1 hit. 3 to wound. 6+ save.
Okay.
That's 2 wounds. Yep. And then bitter grub. 4 to hit. Doesn't hit.
So it's just going to be 5 attacks from these guys. 5s and 5s. That is 2. No, right.
On who, sorry?
With branch switch.
Alright, 5 plus to hits. No, 5 plus to save. And that's 2 more wounds, which means I'm down to 1 left. 4 taken.
Okay. Not bad. Not bad for Nurglings.
And I will now throw Dirty into the ring. It's 3 attacks with his sword. 3 to hits. That's 2 hits. 3 to wound. That's 1. No save. 6 disgustingly resilient.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Remember?
Disgustingly resilient. Still dead.
Yeah, they're all dead. And now let's do the. Let's pile these guys up. Okay, so having piled these guys in, I am now rolling 21 attacks as they're all within range to hit that one pile of Nurglings. So enrapturing them, 3s to hits. And 4s to wound. Only 3 normal 6 plus saves.
Okay, 3 6+ saves. That is 2 wounds.
Okay, 2 wounds. And that's the end of my turn.
Yes, it is. So, final turn. Ooh, oh, come on.
Okay, I'm gonna go first, thank you.
Don't know.
So, hero phase. That branch witch is gonna.
Oh, sorry. What does this do? Corrupted regrowth. Nurgle units heal D3 wounds at the start of their hero phase. Not bad.
Nah, you'll never get that far.
Who knows?
So, this branch witch with.
You
I
gonna
gave that
oh, yeah.
one.
Spells.
That was. You killed the one with regrowth. So that's the one with. A damaging one.
Yep.
Let's go find it. Dwellers below. So 10-inch range. Let's see if anybody's. Well, I know the Nurglings within range. Let's see if they're within range. They're not. So, yeah, I'm actually just gonna. How many wounds you got left?
The Nurgling.
Yeah.
3.
Hmm.
If you retreat, you can't charge. Just like.
But if I kill him, it won't be retreating.
No, but if you. Oh yeah, magic.
So I'm gonna give it a go, and I'm gonna arcane bolt that Nurgling and hope I kill him. I get it off. D3.
No.
No, only 2. So he's on 1 left.
So he's gonna die in the combat
Yeah,
phase,
but
but you that they're not doing anything.
yeah, it's a shame.
So it's just up to him and those.
Yes. So movement. This won't take long. So yes, these guys just have a movement of 5. And Dirty has a movement of 5 as well. Not actually that fast, this guy. He doesn't have Mystic Shield anymore.
This might be good.
And that's all. So, shooting. Let's have.
They're gonna shoot them, I imagine.
Yes. So I'm not on any minuses now because they're less than 10, aren't they?
Yes.
So 3 for orange, 4 for red.
But you wouldn't have got a minus if there's only 10 anyway. Oh, yes, you would.
Yes, I would.
Shooting.
So, 3s. Just 1, -1.
Okay, 6+.
D3. Just 1.
That's cocked.
Cocked.
No.
1 dead. And then Verdant Blast. Oh. 6 shots against Plague Bearers. 4s to hit.
Ooh.
3s to wound.
Ooh.
3
Minus.
-1.
Come on. 3 6s. 3 6s. 3 6s. No.
That's 3d3. So that's 2, 4, 6. Disgusting your resilience.
Yes. Come on. 6 6s. 6 6s.
That's 5 more dead.
Jesus.
1 left. Holding down that objective.
So this might be a failure for the Nurglings.
Alright, let's
Nurgle.
let's just run straight. I think I've got one now. Alright, let's go straight into charging. So
Let's hope you get really, really bad rolls.
it could just. I might not.
If you fail these charges, I've won. But
True.
if you do, I've lost.
These guys charging. 4 inches. That's not gonna be enough. Dorothy charging. 7 inches. That's gonna be enough.
Okay, really, really lucky rolls from me, or really, really unlucky rolls from him.
Alright, let's start with my branch witch. Why not? Give you a fighting chance. It's not really a fighting chance. But
No.
2 attacks with my scythe. 4 to hit. Both hit. 3 to wound. Neither. Bitter grub. 4 to hit. Yes. 4 to wound. Yes. -1 for the Nurglings.
Okay,
Nurgling at this point.
6 plus. So, how many wounds?
1.
Okay.
He's dead.
Well, you just look at that.
Now your Nurgling.
My
Single
Plague
whole
bearer.
army, I mean, gets to
My
attack
plague bear.
back.
Right. Right. 2 attacks.
Yeah, plague bear, sorry.
4s and 3s. It's 1. No end. 2 plus.
Fine.
Okay, now Spirit of Dorothy gets to win.
Yes, I'm gonna do my impaling talons first. So 3 to hit.
Fail. Damn
That's a hit.
Fail.
2 to wound. Down to wound. That's a -2.
That is.
So it's 1. No.
No, 1 disgusting resilient.
1 damage. Disgusting resilient. 5 plus. It doesn't kill you. It kills you.
Okay, you've won.
As I impale the last remaining plague bearer and take the treasure for myself at the last minute.
Okay, so in conclusion, the Sylvaneth have emerged victorious. So, how did it go?
In the end, it was actually pretty close because if I hadn't shot that many, actually, I would have killed you with my sword. But if Dorothy hadn't made that charge, Nurgle would have won.
And what could you have done better?
I think if I would have held these guys back from the guys who were holding this objective a bit longer, I would have got it for sure. But yeah, it was very close.
There we are, a nice close game. That's what we like. Not a turn 1 victory.
But also a bloodbath.
Well, thank you for watching, and we'll see you on the next video.